Bloody hell, School Candy, that was quick. How you doing, sir? Are you good? Haha, Wednesday. It's the day after Tuesday, isn't it? What's your day after Tuesday looking like so far? Things are good. Got a Christmas party to go to in an hour or so. Nice. So just chilling between now and then, and this stream's finally giving you something to do to while away the time. Good stuff, good stuff. You beat Botrix joining YouTube by quite a considerable distance. That's how early you were. You beat the bot. Norgatron's here as well. Good evening, Norgatron. How are you doing? What have you been up to, Norgatron? You got any of your Christmas box put together yet? Bum bum ba da 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 doo doo, yeah, baby. Still rough. Oh dear, that's not good. Got the seasonal lurgy. Not good. Hopefully that eases up soon and you start to feel a little better. Right, let's put the camera on, shall we? Hey! B for the BG. Bounce for the bounce, bounce for the reload. Blood for the blood god in the chat, how you doing? How is it going? Inside the place. We're going to start the way we usually start, at 7 PM. I'm going to open these 2 packs. Between now and then, I'm going to greet people in the chat, see how people are going. Then after the packs, I'm going to paint a little bit of the Great Unclean one. Then I'm going to assemble some more of Morty, who we managed to do only page 1 of yesterday. And we'll see how we get on. Tired, just playing through RoboCop still. What console are you playing RoboCop on? Sounds pretty old school. Rogue City, okay. Bonjour. Bonsoir. So long. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans le panier? Raven. How you doing? Are you good? How's the day going so far, sir? Bless you. Nothing in the basket today. Is that what it was? I thought it was pantry. Basket. Yeah, basket. What do you have in the basket? If you say anything with enough confidence, people think you know what you're on about. Je n'ai pas de ce. Right, open these packs, shall we? What have you guys been up to then? Who's been doing what? It's no problem. I'm a stuck start for top for ages. Yeah, that's it. When the words sound similar. Yeah, I bet the French people weren't particularly impressed. But at least you were trying. I've not had a French lesson since I was like 12 years old, so it's a surprise that I remember any of it. So what we try to see in here? Chaos. Always chaos. What I really want to see is more shiny characters at the back of the pack. Because the shiny characters are the ones that are worth the big money. I only got one in the last booster box. We're on to our second booster box now. So let's see if we can get any cool cards. Restoring the Forge, uncommon, looks pretty good. And our rare is Terrify, okay. And our shiny is after this card. Ooh, Bathe in Blood. Sounds pretty corn. It's a blessing. When a highlighted ally removes a unit, gain 2 health. Nice. I think Catherine and I will have to have a game of these cards at some point. Shiny, shiny Witch Hunter, Casper. Good to see you here, Casper. How's it going? How's it going in the land of the Danes? School Candy pulled 2 super shiny Lorcana cards the other day. Both cards over $100. Awesome. GG. Maybe I need to put a TCG section in the Discord because that would be cool to see. Yeah, I'm going to do that instantly. Add a channel. Here we go. Add a channel. New channel name. TCG. Boom. There we go. Toss them in. Yeah, at least the pack's shiny. Right, let's see if we can get something good up in here. One of the characters. Norgash shiny will be good. We've pulled him twice in the non-shiny version. Paladin Protector, Rallying Cry. We got all these cards a million times. All the commons are exactly that. Let's get through to some uncommons. There's one. Surprising Skulkers. Acolyte Scrollbearer, uncommon number 2. Gore Chopper Brute, uncommon number 3. And our rare, Seeker of Souls. And our shiny is Blood Feast. Nice. When a highlighted ally deals 1 or more damage to either player, gain health. So we got 2 blood cards. Bathe in Blood and Blood Feast. Lovely jubbly. Blood for the Blood God. A common and an uncommon. So I didn't get a rare shiny, which is a shame. But we'll keep trying. We've got plenty of streams to go. Nice. Very good, very nice. My wife lost her voice. It's wonderful. Nice one. Nice one, Casper. What a time to be alive. Oh, nice. Did you pull them in the same pack, or have you been opening multiple packs, Skull Candy? I don't know if you even can get them in the same pack. I don't know how Lorcana works, to be honest. Good. It's always good to pull cards that are worth big dollars. I mean, the biggest value of card you can get in the Warhammer box is like 15 quid, so not that impressive. But the whole box only cost me 20, so not too bad. 1 shiny per pack, and they happen to be Giga Shiny. Nice, yeah, like full arts. Pretty cool, man. Norgatron's trying to get those speed paint pens for Christmas. Nice. I very nearly bought the... you can buy like a 3-pack starter to test them out. And I nearly bought them to use on the stream, and then clearly didn't. I don't have anything upcoming that I could envisage using them on. But if people get them for Christmas and they're good, maybe I'll invest. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get some. I might go to Warhammer World tomorrow, have a look around. I've got some time off, so may as well. And Raven's new army arrives on Sunday. Nice. What did you go for, Raven? That's so Raven. Nice rusted sword, looking good. Chains are all rusted up. Skull Candy joining in with the 90s TV. The eBay Grey Knights. Oh yeah, the deal that you got. Grey Knights. And what about me? What about Grey Knights made you want to purchase them? What do you like about the Grey Knights? Dum 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 dum. Right. So what I'm going to do is, first off, do the intestines and the holes, and I'm gonna do them with what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Ba-dum dum 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 dum. I drank all my water already. Splash. Splash. Splashed it up. Splash, splash, splashington. Right, I guess we shake it up. Shake it up, yeah, baby. I need to do something about this area here where I've got cables and stuff running across. Need to find a better solution for this, really, ideally. I'll figure something out at some point, I'm sure. Good deal for the 2.4k army. Ah, so you just saw a good deal and you thought, you know what? That's what I'm having. A little bit of that. Fair enough, dude. Hi and how? Hello there. How's it going? You feeling any better, Hal? 2.4k for 160 quid, the equivalent cost of a new Christmas box. Yeah, that is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Right then. Let's throw a bit of paint on these intestines, shall we? Oi, oi! Still painting this nasty fella. Oh, Norgatron likes the horns. Good stuff, man. Yes, Guardian Easter, we are. And we're also building more Tarian at the same time. High and How is fine, is fine. That's good. Unclean one, looking good, thank you. Guardian Easter, how you getting on? How's your week been? Do you have an aim to have built or painted a certain amount by the end of the year? No, not really, man. I'm just giving it a go on the stream. Hey, Lazy Mini Painting. Welcome to the stream. Looks disgustingly beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. You've been knocking these models out. Yeah, well, we stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. I've got to do something interesting. Derek, looking gross. Good. That's what we're trying to achieve. How are you, Derek? You good? God, in Easter I've been alright. I've spent a lot of time basing and working on my Tyranids. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Derek, alright, but can't stay. You always start right when I gotta go to work. Oh, dude, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Lazy mini painting. So glad I only have one big model left to paint. You got the Stomper. Nice. I've got a Gorkanaut in a box ready to be made. Oh, it looks like Lazy and How might know each other. Good stuff. Our communities have got a community within the community. Good stuff, man. Lazy, welcome. And if you want to join our Discord, Lazy, you're more than welcome. Just put !Discord into the chat. You'll get a link. And once you're there is a competition in there that is free to enter, in which you can win some free Warhammer. Can't say fairer than that, right? Complexus, easy dude. Quick call in, just round at a friend, so I'll pop back later. Yeah, good stuff, man. I hope you're having a good time at your mate's house. Nurgle is looking one grotesque mobo. Good stuff, man, yeah. We're getting there, slowly but surely, plaguing it up. Thanks for popping in, man. And Lazy does look around other channels, you know. Nice. Well, now you found this channel. Pretty cool place to be. Plenty going on. Got a nice Discord, which you've just joined. Thank you for that. Yeah, take a look around, Lazy. Thanks for being here. So, are you an Orcs kind of guy? Or have you got lots of different armies? What does a hobby look like to you, sir? Shake up another paint. I'm going to go over all of these little dots now. And then I've got an idea for what I'm going to do after that to really plague it up. Give it that good plague vibe. How is in the Discord too? Yep. Has everyone entered the competition that's here? Has everyone liked the video and subscribed? I have too much to say in one go. You've got Space Marines, Orcs, Eldar. You've called it Eldar, which kind of is showing your age as well. That's what I call it, Eldar and Dark Eldar. You got IG, World Eaters. I think that's all the armies you've got. Okay, that's a good collection. Hopefully we'll get to see some of it posted in the Discord. Now I'm just going to start dotting up. As I see dots, I'm just going to dot them up. And the good thing about this is you don't have to be too neat, because I'm going to go over this with some plaguey horribleness. So This isn't a model for neatness. But it's got a hell of a lot of dots on it, that's for sure. Pustules. Got all the pustules. Looks like me when I was a teenager. Got lots of proxies. Okay, keep the costs down. Keep the costs down. That's not bad at all, is it? I've been printing some proxies just to see what kind of a job I could do with a FDM printer. Not bad, to be fair. Not too bad. Fairly reasonable. I can do a small photo dump. Yeah, it'd be good to see, man. 40k or D&D. Well, the channel is called Models and Miniatures, so anything that fits into that bracket. And if you've got anything for any of the other channels, you knock yourself out, homie. He's looking good. Yeah, he's getting dotted up. He's getting some sort of pox. How you doing, Bouncing Swords? Thank you for coming to the stream. How you doing? Pop up all over the place. Nice to see what the rest of the modelling community is up to. Yeah, it's good to have a look around. Always good, always good. So many lumps, bumps, pustules, blisters, boils. So what's everyone up to? Is anyone making anything or painting anything this evening? Anything a little bit more respectable than a great unclean one? So, Guardian Easter is finishing the AOS Dino Boys. Nice. How's it going? Is it fun? Are they good? We had someone here yesterday showing off some old world stuff, and it made me really want the old world Chaos Warriors with the shields. They look super cool. Remind me of the old school classic days of Warhammer. The Warhammer Fantasy. So Long is assembling the Sunblood Prowler spearhead. Ah, what? You think it's the worst spearhead in the game? How come you have it? Don't forget anyone that hasn't entered the competition. There are 12 streams in December. Well, between the 1st and the 25th, there are 12 streams. This is the 3rd stream, and we're doing a 12 streams of Christmas giveaway. Go and have a look in the Discord, it'll tell you how to enter. It's free and very simple to enter, so if you like free plastic instead of expensive plastic, give it a go. Hi and how? How is printing a cosplay? Nice. Sounds good. How is the printing going? You didn't have the spawn of Kotek or the new Go-Rock model. Or Crojax, as he's now called. Okay. So you picked up the box to fill in the collection. Nice. Lazy's just chucked 30 photos into the Discord. Right, I'll get a few more of these blisters painted up and then I'll go and have a look. And you've entered the competition as well. Good luck, Lazy. We will do the draw on the 24th of December. And that way, if whoever wins will end up getting a nice surprise in January of some plastic. And January is probably the worst month in the year, so good time to get some free stuff, cheer you up. So many dots, it's like painting the bloody trim. That spearhead has some sweet models in it. Nice. Lazy can't even remember what photos he put up. Instant forget. Nice. So which is your favourite out of the things you've uploaded then, Lazy? Or out of all the things that you've built? Which is your favourite to paint and favourite to make? I'm really enjoying making the Death Guard stuff at the minute. It's all like really well made and quite nice to put together. I have over 800 photos of things. Wow. Hey, we got Slave the Space Marine here. Welcome to the Heresy. What flavour of Space Marine are you then, Slave? World Eaters are often trimmed in gold. See, I am a big World Eaters kind of guy. And I tend to trim in black or red. And my Helldrake that I painted on stream a couple of months ago now, that was an outrageous amount of trim. There's a guy on YouTube that like paints a Helldrake. When he's finished, he paints another Helldrake. I just don't know how he does it. He must have the mental strength of Fort Knox. At least a good thing about painting for Papa Nurgle is that you can be messy, and the messier the better in some cases. Really give it that plaguey look. Hey, we've got Just a Deer is here as well. For all of the new people that are here, if you do ! Discord in the chat, you'll find our Discord. And in there you can find a little free competition to win some Warhammer, so knock yourselves out with that one. It'd be good to see you in there. Lazy Mini's favourite is the kit bashed Gaz proxy. Oh, you got a Gaz called Thraka that you've kit bashed. Nice, Lasgul Thwacker, I like it. Ha, Slave is whatever flavour he needs to be at the time. What's your favourite flavour of Space Marine? The tip you've gotten so far is prime the colour of the trim. You failed that step by priming in red. Yeah, I primed red and then trimmed it up in black. I forgot to put paint on the brush and then tried to paint. Oh man, I am so good. Hey, we got Hexen here. Hexen. How's it going, Hexen? What's the day look like for you, sir? No, no more trim. Bronze trim still gives me nightmares, and I've still got the old World Eaters Combat Patrol and Forge Fiend to go. Yeah, I've got a Mauler Fiend that is ready to be painted, and I've got the old World Eaters Combat Patrol still in the box. Hi and how's gonna go play some Dawn of War. Enjoy, sir, enjoy. We got new people in the Discord. Right, I'm gonna give you a roll so that you can see and join in. Go have a look at the Points and Prizes channel if you're interested in the free competition. I'm not priming in bronze. Quite good to prime in like a bronze or a gold if you paint in red, because red contrast paint over gold actually looks really cool. Probably lean towards the loyalist flavors, as they can always fall later. And who doesn't love a good anti-hero? Nice. Hexen is on the finishing line with the Grav Outrider Sergeant. Some finishing touches and I can show you my test model. Look forward to seeing it in the Discord, sir. Quite a lot of us in the Discord nowadays. I wonder who posted the first mini in my Discord. Skullcandy's just posted into the brand new channel for trading cards, for those of us that have trading card collections. Seeing as we get a lot of our subs from my pack openings, figured you guys can share your stuff with me in the Discord as well. Has anyone posted a Thunderhawk yet? Is the Thunderhawk the big boy ship? Somebody was doing a Thunderhawk, but I don't know if they posted it or not. I think it was 3D printed. It might have been Havoc that was doing a Thunderhawk. Whoa, Hexen's 26 years into Magic. Dude, that'll be cool to see. That'll be very cool to see. I used to have loads of Magic cards when I was a kid. Bouncing Sword has been painting the Green Goblin. Nice. And Guardian Easter has joined the competition. Good luck. Hopefully we can get some Warhammer over to you if you're a winner chicken dinner on the 25th.
Hey, up, we got a
new subscriber, baby. Through the warp we go. Oh, baby. Thank you very much for the sub. Muchos appreciated. Right, we had a little boogie with the Great Unclean One. Sure he enjoyed that. Right, any dots that are very obviously missed? Oh no! Accidentally put some white on the chain by accident there. Soon sorted that out. Oh dear Lord, no, not trading cards as well. Better go looking for full art Pokemon cards. Yes, sir. I might post my old Pokemon card collection that I sold last year in there, actually. I had some pretty cool cards. I've also got a World of Warcraft trading card collection. So many trading cards, so little time. Every time you think you've got the last boil, you find another. Any more dots? Any more for any more? I'll fill that little bit in as well. Right, I think we're I think he's all... Oh, I never did his thumbnail. That's a shame. I'll sort that at a later date. So what I'm going to do is a little bit of dry brush on the skulls, because the skulls are a bit darker than I'd like them to be. Or, what I could do actually is use the white speed paint. That'd probably work alright, I think, on those skulls. We'll give it a go, see what happens. Slave the Space Marine. Well, I'll pop the server's Thunderhawk cherry then. Yeah, hopefully. I don't think Habit posted his. Maybe he did. But it'd be cool to see. I was looking at those last night on the Warhammer website. There's some pretty cool expensive models, and that was one of them. Cardboard boxes that never end. Oh, that's what your Magic the Gathering is in. Lots of cardboard boxes. Should probably sell some of those by weight. Well, if you've got some that are 26 years old, dude, they're probably worth quite a bit of money. Did you magnetize his hands and head? No, I do not magnetize. I'm sorry to all of those that believe in magnetization, but I am not a believer. I struggle just sticking things in the right places, never mind magnets. So did I hear there is also an MTG channel? There's a brand new trading card game channel that was created at the very start of today's stream. So I'm hoping some of you guys have got some trading cards to share. And the reason for that is that the shorts on my YouTube channel are all me opening cards. So at the start of today's stream, I pulled these two shinies. So we open Age of Sigmar cards at the start of the stream. And we open 40k cards at the end of the stream. So If you get here early, you can see some AOS. If you get here late, you can see some 40k. And if you look on my YouTube shorts, you can see both. Hexen sold my WoW cards in 2010. I've still got some unopened booster packs. I bought two booster boxes of WoW cards. I used to open them on the stream back when I was a World of Warcraft streamer. That was a good TCG game. Not sure why they ended it. Yeah, they used a lot of the artwork for Hearthstone. Did you ever play Hearthstone, Hexen? The last one you find is always the one you sit on. Oh, you wouldn't want to sit on the Great Unclean one, I tell you that much. Ha! This track is a solid OMP soundtrack. Nice. No magnets, man after my own heart. People usually frown at me for not magnetising. Guardian Easter's a big magnet, man. Slaith. Anti-magnet blasphemy. We ought to start some Commander deck games. Yeah, if you guys play MTG Arena, we could play in the Discord at the weekend. That'd be cool. I'd be well up for that. Oh, the community is evolving. Awesome stuff, guys. Don't drill gun barrels either. I've bought a drill. I tested it out on stream a couple of weeks ago. Like, I was trying to bash this up and give it a bit of a battle-worn bullet hole kind of situation. As you can see, I smashed it to pieces. And that's the only time I've ever used that drill. This is a great model. Pura is back in the Twitch chat. Pura, thanks for being here. This is a great model. Nurgle demons always get awesome designs. Yeah, Papa Nurgle don't mess around when it comes to demons. Hexen are more Magic Online. What, is that something different to Magic Arena? Is there a Magic Online and a Magic Arena? Not played MTG for about 15 years. Neither have I. But we can give it a go, can't we? What's the worst that can happen? Slaith was playing Magic last night. Awesome stuff. How did you get on? What kind of deck were you using? I love me some Magic Arena. Nice. Sounds like between Tabletop Simulator and MTG Arena, we could all be having a right good time at the weekend. The Venn diagram between 40k and MTG is dangerous for financial planning. Yeah, That's why I buy these cheap Warhammer cards, because if I think of getting back into MTG or Pokemon, that's it. I'm gonna have to take out a loan, sell a kidney. Do you have a favourite brush size? Dylan, welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here, and more importantly, thank you for getting involved. I like if we're talking Citadel, I like a shade kind of size. Like so. This sort of size. Because what I used to do is I used to get a brush that was too small and overload it. So now I try to get this kind of size and just load the tip. Let it soak in. Or if we're talking army painter, like a monster brush, something like that. Quite cool. But Dylan, are you a bit of a Warhammer kind of guy? What kind of what does Warhammer look like to you? Do you have a model or many models? I always seem to overload mine. Yeah, that's the mistake I used to make all the time when I started painting. I used to get like the tiniest, I'd get the character brush like this, and I'd be like, right, perfect, this is tiny, I can get in all the nooks and crannies, and then I'd scoop the paint out like it was peanut butter. Just the tip. That's what she said. Hey up, Duck. You're right. How's it going, Havoc? Havoc, do you have a Thunderhawk? I'm trying to think who it is with the Thunderhawk. Haha, Dylan is a peanut butter scooper. Nice. Hexen. Magic Online is all cards and all formats MTG, but it's pretty old. Arena is a fresh version, but it's been tragically cut. Ah, okay. So Slaith was playing 3 different decks. 1 green beatdown based on 1+1 counters. Black deck with 2 insta-kill combinations. Nice. And my old mouse deck from Bloomborough. Who doesn't like a OTK, right? Something makes me think I'm part of the older hobbyist group in here. Never played Commander and still have Space Marines from 1992. Good stuff. We like people that have got Space Marines from 1992 around here. Do you not use Discord then, lazy? We had a guy in here yesterday who said he had models from the late 80s, I believe. He had the 2nd edition starter box, amongst other things, and he was not a fan of Discord. Dylan's getting back into Imperial Fists. Nice. Well, Dylan and anybody else that wants to have a look, if you put !Discord in the chat, you can have a little look in there. You can share your models and look at other people's, and also you can win some free Warhammer, so pretty cool place to be. Major Havoc, you do have a Thunderhawk, I knew it! But it's only half built, okay. I've never heard Imperial Fists called peanut butter scoopers. I was referring more to Dylan and his brush technique, but yeah, fair enough. Guardian Easter's a big fan of the red-green Dino tribal decks. Yeah, Lazy, you've got Discord, okay. Put !Discord in the chat, it'll give you a link, you can come and join us, that'll be cool. Share your Warhammer, look at our Warhammer. Look at a picture of my cat on my Warhammer shelf, amongst various other things in there. And most importantly, win some Warhammer, which would be a nice way to get to Christmas. Hello, Hexen with the negative review of my equipment, as usual. Both are overpriced, low-quality brushes. Yeah, not wrong, not wrong. I've given that review of the Army Painter brush previously on this stream. Yeah, for the money you pay for the Army Painter brushes, they are not... they're not that impressive. It is fair to say. Oh, no, I'm Sean Connery. Not Sean Connery. Who's the one that speaks like this? James Bond. GSW Silver or even Gold, a much better one. Hexton, could you post a link to those brushes, please, in the Discord? Because I have asked before for brush recommendations, so that'd be useful to get. Because I can never quite get the right brush. I'm about to do some new ones as well. Let's see what Santa will bring me. 88 plastic beakies. Some of the pewter figures from 87 when they were Imperial Space Marines. Nice. And an 88 Land Raider. Still on the sprue. Wow. Amazing. I see your S-Type in the background. My S-Type? What is that? I have one just like it. Sean Connery. Sean Connery. James Bond. Oh, don't make me start doing terrible accents. Average Dude joins the chat just as I'm about to launch into a Scottish impression. Dylan, getting in the Discord. Good stuff. Are you Lord Ron? Let's give you a roll so you can see and join in. Good to have you here. Did I hear you're heading to Warhammer World? If so, can you find the guy who decided the lion's cape should be multi-part with the worst seams in the world and give him a kick in the nuts? Haha, I'll have a look around. I want to find the guy that decided to put all of the numbers on a sprue in a completely random order and sometimes put the wrong numbers with the wrong parts. That guy's getting a wedgie at the very least. The guitar. Okay, so these guitars are all Ibanez, and the bass is a Richter. Let me move the camera up a little bit. Here we are. Here's my fine collection of guitars. Let's go from left to right. We'll do a little guitar tour. Impromptu, why not? So, the blue guitar is a very cheap Ibanez Geo model. 6-string fixed bridge. Currently tuned to drop B. The next one. Ibanez Black RG 6-string with a floating Floyd Rose tremolo bridge. Also tuned to drop B. We have a bass that is tuned to standard, which is a Richter bass. 4-string with a big 4 head in the way. 4.5 head at least, that one. Then we've got my latest two Ibanezes. We've got a standard tuning 6-string. A nice... a nice 6-string Ibanez, and my very latest guitar, a 7-string red Ibanez. And if you want to hear these guitars and the bass and the drums, go have a look at some of my YouTube shorts, as all the music on my YouTube shorts is made by me. Here is a curtain. Here are a load of paints. And here's your local neighbourhood friendly Almuth. Good stuff, good stuff. Ooh. So yeah, not a Stratocaster, they're all Ibanez. Your one looks like the one in the centre. The one in the centre's a bass guitar. Average Dude, not feeling good. Another one that's got the Christmas lurgy. So Average Dude and Norgatron, I hope you both feel better soon. Oh. So I'm just going to nip for a wee and then I'm going to make a start. What I'm going to do with all the white bits is I'm going to use a... What have we got? I'm going to use a yellow contrast, which has got bits of orange in it, so a yellowy orange contrast, and then a red shade to get some plaguey bad boy vibes going. That's what we're aiming for. That's what my plan is. But I'm somewhat in need of a wee, so I figure I'll go do that. Oh, someone's just tagged me or messaged me in Discord. I heard it go bloop. So what I'll do is I'll go for a wee. I'll have a look in Discord, see what you guys have been posting, and we'll crack on. BRB. Righty-ho. Guess who's back in the house with a fat for your mouth? Right. If you go to Warhammer World, try their Wildwood Cider. It's quite good, if you drink, of course. Yeah, not much of a drinker, and I've never liked cider. What I have had in there was, I want to say it was a butter beer. I can't remember. In the old what's it called, Bugman's Bar and Grill. Ah, yours is a bass. Yours is a 6-string standard tuning. Yeah, the white Ibanez there is 6-string in standard tuning. The red 7 strings in double drop D, and these two over here, which are the two I used to record all the songs. So these two and the bass, I recorded all the songs on my YouTube shorts. So if you want to hear those in action, go watch me open some packs on the YouTube shorts. Hey, now then, Complexus in house. How are we all doing this evening? Well, I'm not too shabby. We've got a few people dropping like flies though with the winter bug that seems to be going around. Don't forget, if you like the stream, there's a button called like, and if you press that, I like that you like. You like? You can also subscribe if you're that way inclined, and there's a Discord, which a number of you have recently joined. And I'm going to go have a look at what you've been posting right now. So, what have we got? Right, lazy mini painting. Straight off the bat, what's that? Is that a Pokemon? Is that a Pokemon? I sound like my mum. Is that a Pokemon? Oh, nice. World Eaters with the Hellbrute. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What else have we got? Oh, we got a little orc war buggy type thing. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like anything orc, really. Nice. I like the little caterpillar thing you've got. That's pretty cool. Hey, oh, we got a Tyrannid in there as well. Nice. That's a very like jungly Tyrannid theme you've got there on the paint scheme. Very good, very nice. Oh, you got a chaplain on a bike. Good stuff, good stuff. What else have we got? Necron. Oh, I've not seen that Necron model before with the scythe. That's pretty cool looking. those characters are for a D&D diorama I'm making for the missus. Nice one, Lazy. Awesome. Hey, you got a little bit of terrain in there as well. How did you make the terrain? Have you like cut up some polystyrene or some foam or something there? That's a pretty cool way of doing it. Ah, and then is that the same thing painted? That looks awesome. Is that the before and after? Dude, that's sick. That is very cool. I like that. And we got Real Slaith with the Thunder ship. Look at that bad boy. Is that a real one? Looks pretty real to me. How much did that set you back? Good lord. It's a big boy. What's that behind it? There's something else behind it that looks even bigger. Maybe a helmet? Like a peaky helmet? Nice. Thunderhawk. Terrorhawk. Speed of a puma, 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 puma. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just a little bit crazy sometimes. Get the green tea and lemon out. Yeah, green tea and lemon. Honey and lemon's good. Honey and lemon help your throat, if it's a throat related issue. Got a sore throat and need to do some reading in about half an hour. Hour and a half. What are you reading then, dude? Wish you luck. Necron was painted for a friend. Nice. Nice Necron, that. I like it. My Reavers of Ruin box just arrived. Got my hands on the worm splat. So long. Adding to the pile. Adding to that pile. The terrain is a TT Combat MDF building with hundreds of little bricks glued on. Before and after. Yeah, it looks sick, dude. I like it. Right, what else have we got? We've got Bouncing Swords with the Green Goblin from Marvel Crisis Protocol. We've got Marvel jumping in on the mini action. Let's have a look. Nice. Ah, so it's the actual Green Goblin. I thought you just meant a Green Goblin. I thought, oh, that's quite generic. Does it come with the board that he flies on? It must do, right? Pretty cool. And then Bring the Rain. Which one of you guys is Bring the Rain? Bring the Rain. Posting Necrons. Nice. Nice, nice. That's a nice backdrop as well. What's that outside the window? Looks lovely. You got the speed paints in there as well. I think that's... yeah, that's cool. Nice chunk of Necron-y goodness you've got there. Yeah, I need to paint my Necrons. Or paint them more. I kind of half painted them and then chucked them on the shelf and forgot about them. It was good though. I played a game with the Necrons and it's nice being on the opposite side of the table to the person that's usually getting shafted by the never-ending Necrons. Brave Star is a great cartoon. Okay. Good stuff. Lazy Mini, last 2 issues of Combat Patrol. You streamed making the models this morning and you're doing the reading tonight. Ah, nice. Good stuff, man. I like it. Shout out to those that remember Brave Star. The board for the Green Goblin is being painted separately. Nice. Napa Valley. Ah, it's Dylan. Dylan is Bring the Rain. Napa Valley, yeah, looks sick out there. Looks better than what I can see out of my window. Oh, you've put a yellow Space Marine boy in there as well. Nice, looking good. Sai will be impressed by that. He posts a lot of the yellow boys. Black Sigil's back from yesterday's stream. Welcome back, Black Sigil. Thank you for being here. How you getting on? How's your day been? Brave Star was top. Cowboy in space. Good stuff. And what else happened? Suggestion box. Hexen put the brush recommendation in there. Thank you, Hexen. Thank you, thank you. Peanut butter boys. Yeah, the peanut butter scoopers. Yeah, don't overload your brush and thin your paints. Top tips for instantly better models. Hexen put quite a detailed painting guide on the Discord somewhere, I seem to remember as well, if anyone's interested. Have a look around, see what you can find. Whilst I reject the cookies on the Green Stuff World website. And take a look at these brushes. Silver Series paintbrush set. Okay, about £5 a brush. So this is your recommendation then, Hexen. Yeah, Silver Series Kalinsky brush set. Nice. Sounds good to me. Keep an eye out for that. Oh, there's such a thing as a brush rinser. I've not really looked at like other stuff. What's a brush rinser do? I mean, I assume it rinses your brush, but how? Like, how's it different to just whacking it in a pot of water? Oh, it's basically like having a tap on your desk, I guess. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Very good, very nice. So long hasn't even started the skinks. Still scraping away the Saurus. Guardianista's done some skinks recently, I seem to remember. Peanut butter boys. Created some videos for the channel. Black Sigil, nice. After you were in the stream yesterday, Black Sigil, I ended up googling Chaos Warriors from the old world. Very tempted tomorrow to go pick some up, which will be another big dent in the wallet as I start collecting another set. Did I post the Cavil Custody? Let's have a look, let's have a look. Yes, you did. Nice, I like it. Managed to finish Lucas the Trickster today. Nice, GG. Another one painted. That means you can add another 5 to the grey pile. Them's the rules. And Complexus uses Kalinsky Series S. Nice, good stuff. You wouldn't buy other tools from Green Stuff World? Ha, basically overpriced Temu stuff. Do you mean like this? Nowadays, I'd just 3D print this myself. Good old 3D printer. Brushes, great. Other stuff, really questionable. Yeah, I appreciate the brush recommendation though. I'll definitely check those out. Oh wow, Hexen posting the grav bike. Let's have a look at that. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. It's quite They're quite sharp edges, aren't they, on the bike? I didn't realise how like square the edges were on it. Or is it missing something? Pretty cool though. Kind of looks like peanut butter on the base. Everything's peanut butter today. I've got peanut butter on the mind. Grav bike blasting his way through some peanut butter. Lovely. I like it. Black Sigil, heck yeah! Do you have a Patreon or anything? No. I don't have any of that sort of stuff. I don't even have like super chats or anything on YouTube yet. I've got to get another 2,500 watch hours before they'll give me that feature. There's a tip jar. If anyone ever has any interest in using that feature, I set it up the other day, the new one. I don't know if it even works. But yeah, you don't have to do any of that though. I'm just happy that you're here, happy you're getting involved, having a chat, joining in the Discord. It's all good. Temu wet palette. Yeah, that's the one. That's what everybody needs. Ah, it's the painting that makes them sharp. Nice. Haha, I know the feeling, Olmouth. Right, should we start putting some pus in the pustules? Yeah, we should do really, shouldn't we? Let's get plaguey, baby. Why not? Why ever not? I liked the GSW resin basing bits, to be fair. Okay, sounds good. How long till you end up with your own 3D printer, Guardian Easter? Are you hoping Santa brings you something in the shape of a 3D printer, perhaps? What do you have to call Santa now that you live in Germany? Well, at the very least, I'd like to buy you a coffee or a pint. Hey, Black Sigil, that'd be awesome, but by all means, you certainly don't have to. There's a link in my YouTube about and my Twitch about, I believe. I think it says Olmouth tip jar or something like that. Yeah, because Norgatron, I think it was it Norgatron or... Fairly sure Norgatron dropped a tip in the old tip jar that I recently moved. Because it was tied to Twitch streaming, the old jar was. It was, yeah. So now I've got one that's the same on both. Yeah, Norgatron. Norgatron bought me a coffee, so I mean it's very appreciated, but certainly not necessary. I'll be here either way, and we're all having fun, which is the best bit. Guardianisa also has the same wet palette. Nice. February, March time you're aiming for. Okay, nice. Static grass is not half bad as well. But you have to be very skeptic about GSW stuff, yeah. Fair enough. You can kind of tell that by the wet palette, but you sent me a link to it and then you're like, only click on the brushes. Everything else, scam! Bamboo A1 or P1S by March. Fingers crossed. Nice. Yeah, P1S. P1S is a good shout. I've got the P1P, which is basically the P1S, but without the enclosure. And if I was doing it again, I'd definitely get the enclosure, and I'd also get the automatic material switcher. Is that what AMS stands for? Well, that's what it does now. The address for the tip box. Yeah, I'd definitely go P1S over the A1 if it's going to be in close proximity to you. If it's going to be in like a different room or something, the A1's actually pretty good for the price. But again, the A1 doesn't have the automatic plastic switcher. Buy me a coffee is a popular way without going down the Patreon route. I'm sure I put a tip jar in the YouTube about. Let me have a look. I just didn't expect anyone to use it, so I didn't really put too much effort into it. Let me go see. Let me see. It's through Botrix, I believe. 2 more links. Yeah, so there's a Twitch link, Discord link, and the tip jar. Botrix.live/p/olmouth/tip. Alright. Let me click on it. I've never even clicked on it. What does it do? Donate to Olmouth. Ah, yeah. So you can do a donation. Seeing as you asked, let me put the link in the chat. Oh, that's a massive link. We don't want that. Too many letters.
Hey up,
Hey
we got
up.
a new subscriber, baby.
Hey, Dylan, subscribe. Thank you very much for the sub. We're getting very close to 300 now. I like it. I like it. Oh, baby! Black Sigil Studios with the tip. Thank you very much. And there is a tip alert now as well, so that works. Oh, very exciting stuff. Awesome. I'm gonna get a nice coffee tomorrow, and I'm gonna celebrate Black Sigil Studios when I get it. It's in maple syrup funds. Nice. All currencies are welcome around here. Even the maple syrup dollars. Very much appreciated. Thank you, sir. My first donation in the new tip jar. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hello. Complexus has gone for it as well. Oh yeah, baby. Complexus with the tip. Just the tip. Thank you very much. Tasty, tasty tips. What a time to be alive. Right, that's it. I'm quitting my day job. YouTuber, baby. Thank you both. Yeah, you didn't have to do that, but I very much appreciate it. What a time to be alive. Is that a 3D printer or a resin printer? The A1 and the P1S are plastic printers. PLA. FDM 3D printers. There is one in the corner of this very room. If I shift the camera across, you should be able to see it. There it is, look, down there. Having a load of fun. Not on at the minute, actually. Renskin, hey, just popping in to say good work on the Chaos. Really coming on and looking better and better. Birthday tomorrow, so wish me luck. Nice one, Renskin. Happy birthday tomorrow, sir. Thank you for dropping in. Good to have you around. Hopefully we'll see you back soon. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right, so we've had 2 tips today. I mean, this is the most financially rewarding stream I've ever had. What a fantastic group of people we've managed to accumulate. Black Sigil's got the P1S. It's amazing. Nice. Looking at the P2S as well. Yeah, I mean, I've only recently got the P1P. Just as my entry, my dipping my toe, and it's pretty good. Pretty impressed with it. Pretty good all-rounder. But yeah, if I was to have my time again, because I kind of bought it, kind of half-heartedly, not really sure if I'd use it much. So I just got the cheaper one, but the P1S or the P2S would definitely be the way that I'd go if I was doing it again. Enjoy a couple of pots of paint, a brew, a brush, or fairy lights. Whatever floats your boat, my friend. Complexus and Black Sigil. Thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate that. Never used a 3D printer for models, only cosplay. Yeah, my 3D printer I've made like let me show you some of the terrain that I made with the 3D printer. So, like, shift out of the way, unclean one. Ooh, hopefully you can see this. So, like, this stuff I made with the 3D printer. And that was kind of my thought. My initial reason for getting it was for making terrain. And then since then, I've made, like, I made a Bulbasaur planter for my other half. I've made a load of even the unit trays. So you know how you can slot all of your models into a tray so you can move them all at the same time to play Warhammer more quickly and easily. I've printed a load of those. Essentially, all of my my paints are in a 3D printed stand as well. And all of these things that are 3D printed removes the hobby tax from all of the tertiary items that you would expect to have around Warhammer. So that's good. Renskin, you're very welcome. Good luck on that unclean one. I'll have you know it's looking very gross in a good way. Renskin, good to have you around, sir. And thank you for complimenting my great unclean one with a great unclean insult. Top banana, thank you very much. So yeah, that's this is what I made. This is what I made. And I've got this one, which is quite a bit bigger, that I've not painted yet. Which is nice. Yeah, that one's much bigger. So that's going to take a little bit of effort to paint that one. What's the enclosure make difference? So enclosure makes it easier to control the fumes, the humidity, and the temperature, which are three things that either have an impact on your print, or the room, or potentially your health if you're printing with something that isn't PLA. So yeah, the enclosure is kind of worth getting, really. Unless, as I say, you're using it in a room that you're not likely to be in for 99% of the time. With the terrain, can you see print lines? Not really. You can, like, on the very top, but they were some of the first things that I printed. So I didn't do any ironing or anything like that because I was brand new to 3D printing. But, I mean, there's always going to be an element of print lines on PLA printing because you print in layers, a layer at a time with PLA. You could probably really, really reduce it with a more detailed nozzle. Like if I put my 0.2 nozzle on, you get slightly less print lines, but it takes 3 times longer to print. So yeah, there is that. But I think with terrain, it doesn't really matter. It looks pretty cool. Great looking terrain. Thank you, Dylan. Gotta go. Yeah, thanks for being here. Hopefully see you again in next week's streams. And between now and then, I'll hopefully see you in the Discord. Have a good one, Dylan. Check out your 3D printing tab. Terrain that was printed using the P1S. Yeah, so if you're doing a big print, like Pura says, if you're doing a big print, particularly cosplay related stuff, sand and filler, very good. Even self-leveling rattle cans are probably quite good for it. But let's have a look in the Discord whilst I sip some water and try not to choke to death. Alright, let's have a look at this P1S terrain in the 3D printing channel. Pura made some boots. Awesome, they look super clean. They are super clean boots. What was the cosplay? Yeah, you got a really nice finish on those. Really nice. You can't even see any joins on them or anything. Nice. And black sigil. Oh, that terrain. That terrain looks very good. Bet that took some printing. That is very old world. I like it. Good stuff. It looks like a level on Overwatch from back in the day. Ooh, a Major Havoc's got involved with some printer settings for me. I appreciate that. I should probably do some more painting rather than chatting. Complexus, gotta go! Catch you around the usual places, people! Be chilling in Olmouth's Discord lobby for a bit of painting later. Awesome! Nice one, Complexus. Enjoy! Thanks for being here! Sanji's Egghead Island from One Piece. Nice, a One Piece fan. I think One Piece has got some trading cards as well. Has anyone posted in the TCG? No one's posted in the TCG chat. Can you guys see the TCG channel that I made at the start of the stream? Or have I somehow made it hidden from everybody? That was a multi-day print. Yeah, I went to print something the other day thinking, oh, it'll probably be 12 hours. And it was well over a day, almost 2 days. So I didn't bother with that in the end. Yeah, Skull has posted. Only Skull though, the first and only poster. I was hoping for all sorts of stuff the way you guys were talking earlier. Right, let's get a bit more paint on this guy. I am often so easily distracted. Need to do... Wow, here we are. This is what we're doing. We're having the fun. And that is the main target for this stream. Having the fun. Nobody wants to publicly admit to being a TCG person. Probably true. Probably true. Oh, this instantly looks super cool. So I'm layering up the bile first, and then we're going to do the blood. Bile and blood. Someone's having an excellent Wednesday evening. Look at that. Lovely jubbly. You can be nice and messy with it as well. That's the bit I like the most. And now I've got to work my way around this old model, putting dots on all the dots, dotting him up. Oh, it instantly looks really cool, man. Oh, I like it, even if nobody else does. I think me and Papa Nurgle will get on just fine with this model. Don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how this is going. Pretty pleased. Lazy Mini's taking some photos for the TCG room. Good stuff. Good stuff. Everyone's gone quiet. I reckon everyone's gone to go and put their galleries together for a bit of a TCG off. I love to see it. I actually really quite like that. I think it looks suitably disgusting. Haha, Seahud, disgusting, I love it. Seahud, welcome back. We've had another double dose of Scottish in the chat. How are you getting on, Seahud? You had a nice day? I've only chosen the full arts that aren't in decks. Okay, so you play the TCG, not just collect it. Awesome. What kind of decks do you like to use in the Pokemon TCG? I think that was a great choice of paint. Quite enjoy the look we've got with that, to be honest. Very, very plaguey, very, very nice. Papa Nurgle's going to be happy with me. Hey, he's chucked another 30 pictures in. Right, let's go have a look. Let's go and have a bloody hell. Here we go. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Nice. That Squirtle one's nice. I like that. With a couple of Pidgeys getting involved in the Squirtle cleaning. Nice. Executed GX. That's a nice looking card. Team Rocket's Persian EX. Dragonite V-Star. It looks like you got two of them as well. Nice. I like the Lechonk. Ate all his food, passed out next to the bowl. Lovely. Yeah, nice collection. All very, a lot of very modern stuff in there. Have you only recently got into the hobby? Looking good, buddy. Norgatron, thank you. Thanks for getting involved in the chat, even though you're not very well. Perhaps you feel like the Great Unclean One looks. So I'm going to do a little bit of a white dry brush in the middle of this sword. And then a black wash. I think that will be what I'm aiming to achieve. Lazy Mini, my deck is fighting. My son has won for all basic types. Nice, that's pretty cool. Pura's got a cold as well. Bloody hell, everyone's ill. Gotta log off for the evening. Thanks for having me. Thank you for being here, Pura. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you. We'll be here for at least another hour. For those that are well enough to stick around. Got into it as an intro to TCGs for my son. He's only 7. Ah, nice. Yeah, he's the appropriate age to be collecting made-up animals on shiny bits of card. Rather than us fully grown types. Can't get enough of the collectibles and the nostalgia factor. You're going to miss the end? That's no problem, Lazy. Not a problem at all. I'm just glad that you've been here for some of it. I appreciate everyone, whether they come here for 5 minutes or 5 hours. It's always good to get a good group of people, have a nice bit of chat. Especially people that are posting in the Discord as well. How many people do we have in the Discord now? Bearing in mind, this is my 4th month of streaming Warhammer. 35 online and 90 offline, which by my maths is 125 people in the Discord. Very good, very nice. Yeah, it's a pretty fun place to be, the Discord. Right, let's get some of this white. Do a little bit of the old dry brushing. Not a great deal in this pot, to be fair. Bring these skulls to life a little bit. There we go. What do we think of this rusty sword of skulls then? Not bad for my first attempt at a rusted weapon. I think the skulls look pretty reasonable as well. Happy days. Probably do the same with the skulls down the bottom once they've dried. So that's got plenty of paint on it and is now drying in the corner. During which time we can carry on with this guy from yesterday.
Hey,
Oh,
we got
a new subscriber, baby! Alpha Shard in the house! Inside the place! Alpha, thank you very much for the sub, sir. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you in chat yet, Alpha. What kind of Warhammer fan are you, Mr. Alpha? What flavour of Warhammer do you like? As we carry on with the Mortarion from yesterday. We managed one whole page in about 2 hours yesterday because there were so many people talking and I'm very easily distracted. So on to page number 2 we go. Wow, only been going for a few months. You done well, fella. Congrats. Yeah, so I used to stream World of Warcraft last year. And then in August, I started streaming Warhammer on a Wednesday. I started doing Warhammer Wednesdays. And then I did Mondays and Wednesdays. And now I do Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. See Hood's following on the Twitch, baby! Oh yeah. Here's another thing I 3D printed. I forgot about this. This was one of my first 3D prints as well. A little bit sloppy on the painting, but you can see what I was aiming for. Thought it was a cool little model. Cool little model, yeah. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Haha, thought I'd switch to Twitch. Because YouTube is so bad for just not showing me live channels. Well, I tried to post in the Discord, but also it's the same time, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometime after 6:30 I start, and by about 10 o'clock we're usually done. UK time. But yeah, now you're in the Twitch as well, C-Hood. You can have a second entry into the competition. Because the command works in both Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to win some Warhammer and you want to double your chances, hop into both, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, bang out the secret code, and away we go. Oh, Lazy Mini, I just messaged you in all caps. Sorry about that. I was trying to do it quickly. I am not shouting. Hacks. If only I could remember what it was. Well, if you go in the Discord, it's in there. Sure, you can figure it out. It's literally 2 words. It's 9 letters and 1 exclamation mark. You can do it! No worries, dude. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, I'll check out your stream if you're ever streaming when I'm not streaming, Lazy. Complexus does a stream as well. If you want to drop your stream link in the self-promotion channel of the Discord, you're more than welcome to. Right, where are the sprues from yesterday? Come on, Morty. Let's get you erected. Put that one there. Righty-ho, here we go.
Hey yo!
Lazy Mini's following as well. Woo! Sprue dances through the wall. thank you very much. You're on both channels now as well. Lovely jubbly. That can live down there for now. I don't need the base. Oh, next bit of the instructions, stick onto base. So, right, come on. Yeah, this base, 2013. I bought this model this year, and this base has been sat in that box for 12 years. Right, let's chop this out and stick it on. Trusty Revel Contactor Professional. Do like this glue. Any bits that I did a particularly bad job of getting off the sprue, give it a little tickle with the blade. And then we'll do a little bit of glue. Yeah, I do like the Death Guard models. I think they look cool and they're quite fun to assemble and very fun to paint. I've always been a Khorne main, a big fan of the Blood God, but Papa Nurgle is enticing me in with his filthy ways. Right, we've got a bit of plastic stuck to another bit of plastic. Celebrations! Celebrations are abound. So, Seahud has figured it out. Olmouth win. Lazy Mini has fiddled it out as well. Figured it out. Don't fiddle it out. We don't want that around here. Guardian Easter. I'm looking at picking up a Tyrannofex. Nice. Those boys are as old as sand. I've got a Tyrannofex. One of the first things I ever painted on the channel, I think, the Tyrannofex, the big boy Tyrannid. That explains why I couldn't see all the chat. There are two of them. Yeah, so the overlay over the actual stream is Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, if you're looking at the actual chat window, see, I use the overlay so I can see everything, which is nice. Howdy to the Twitchers. Yeah, there are a few extra bits on Twitch, so you can play like sound effects and stuff. Because I was originally only a Twitch streamer, and then I figured out how to do both the streams at the same time, and now here we are. Seahud's just got a big 170x90 base delivered for the Tyrannid diorama. Currently sitting under a book because it's suffering from the warp. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so Lazy does a D&D Day stream on a Thursday. Nice, that'll be cool to watch. I'll try and tune in. What sort of time? Whereabouts are you from, Lazy? So I can try and understand any potential time differences. I personally blame you for getting me into NIDS. There are people here, Guardian Easter, that prior to watching my stream had never even bought any Warhammer. And now you got people like Norgatron, who's got the 150 quid battle box and some Trogoths and 1,000 Sun Sorcerers and all sorts of stuff. Bucephalus from yesterday's stream, the archaeologist, is back again. 2 in a row, Bucephalus. Good to have you here, sir. We meet again. For the first time. For the last time. Oh, we've had Thundercats references, Spaceballs references, all sorts of stuff going on today. It's been a busy one, which has been nice. And we've still got an hour to go at least. Which is nice. Very good, very nice. It's like gambling, but more fun, and you always win. But you are definitely addicted. Yeah, very true. It's less frowned upon. Like, if you whip out a plastic sprue in the pub, you'll get probably less frowns than, you know, like your average hypodermic needle or something like that, I suppose. You're definitely to blame. Yeah, that's it. I'm pushing those gateway minis. Ah, you're a late streamer, Lazy Mini. UK 9:30. I might watch you when I go to bed then. Good stuff. Still working on Mortarian. Bucephalus, I've only just switched to it. This is what we've been doing. We've been plaguing up the Plague Boy today. Got the rusty sword. I like rusty spoons. So we got rusty sword. We got all these lovely boils. So whilst that's drying from the latest round of paint that I put on it, I'm back on the Morty. So, yep, doing my average 1 bit of plastic per 10 minutes because I'm talking to people too much. Lazy Mini, you were top, bottom, left, right, middle of UK. What's going on? Purple horns look good, man. Okay, thank you. I'm going to put another wash over the horns yet. Maybe even a contrast. Maybe a red contrast. I'm still... I've not quite got the look I'm hoping for with the horns at the minute. There's too many bits that are messed up. Like, there's quite an obvious splodge that I need to do something about there. Looks like a... I mean, you can't really see it that much on camera, but I know it's there. And it bothers me. Right then, time for the base. Oh no, I've missed a pipe from the previous section. I'm forever missing stuff. I did, I made a corn chariot demon thing at the weekend. And this was when I wasn't even being distracted by chat. Although when I make models on my own, I'll have a podcast on. I'll be playing a computer game whilst building the model. Because if I'm not doing 3 things at once, I get bored and I have to listen to the voices in my head then. So at the weekend, I got all the way to the end of the build and then found 2 pieces I missed from the chariot. And one of them, a pipe slotted through it to go through to the main bit. So I had to cut it in half to put it either side of the pipe. Yeah, I'm not great at A, following the instructions, or B, paying attention. Alright, let's get a little splodge of the old glue on there. And that goes on here. Oh, this is a job for the pincers, not my big fat thumbs. Oh yeah, pinch me up, bad boy. Yeah, these pincers were well worth the £2.50 they cost. Lovely jubbly, get that pipe in the hole. Mondays and Thursdays, Wednesday mornings. At the minute with Combat Patrol, there are only 25 issues left. Okay, that's an interesting schedule. Busy guy. Manchester born and bred. Nice. I can't do any of the accents I pretend to do, but Manchester. Alright, kid. There you go, that's all I've got for you. I'll be in Manchester in a couple of weekends' time. We've got a few people from the northwest at the minute. But yeah, that's where my other half's mother lives, and therefore we'll be up there for some Christmas-related activities in the Chorlton area. If anyone's free for a beer, you're more than welcome to give me a shout. picked up some new Space Marines for my Dark Angels army today from eBay. Nice. Bucephalus, did you get a good deal? What sort of stuff did you go for? Are these modern minis, or have you gone for some old hammer to join some of your other older stuff? Please don't. Yeah, no one likes it when I do accents. You should hear it when Sea Hood and Average Dude have to listen to my Scottish accent. It's yeah, it's not fun. Not fun for them, but I love it. Really like the Vashtor, the Archiphane model. He's fun. I can't do any American accents, to be honest. It's not like... Sometimes when you know when you use the Amazon button to speak to the Alexa or whatever it is, whenever I do that, I always put the most ludicrous accent I can, just because I don't want it to hear my actual voice. Paranoid what? So I'll press the button, and it'll go, and I'll go, play Stranger Things on Netflix. And it'll go, playing Stranger Things on Netflix. I'll be like, hey! I try to do the most ridiculous voice I can. The Groundskeeper Willy special. Nice. I used to have Simpsons stickers when I was in primary school. They were pretty cool. I really liked that sticker book. That was like my most prized possession as an 8-year-old. Can't really complain. I butcher accents every week. Nice, good stuff. I think it was a good deal. Got some of the new Blade Guard veterans and a few characters. Nice. An army full of veterans and captains and Stern Guard and stuff. Nice, nice. Very good, very nice. Try singing. Well, that's a double whammy because I can't sing either. When people sing in English to seemingly lose their accent. The people that you will have heard sing in English that lose their accent are the people that appeal to the American market, most probably. Because like the sort of British stuff that I listen to is all very British, quite regional. It's like any punk band sounds like it's from London, regardless of where it's from. I love the video of the old Glaswegian couple trying to get Alexa to play a song. Just has zero idea what they're saying. I'll tell you a Scottish video that I like, a very viral one. Are you seeing the guy stuck on the roof? Where the fuck am I supposed to put my foot? I can't put it there, man. Lazy Mini reckons he can do a decent Glaswegian. Okay. Nice. Chris Martin, a Coldplay. Yeah, Chris Martin, a Coldplay. That's a very interesting one because if you find a video of when they first got together, he was very Cockney. Chris Martin was. He had a very Cockney accent, whereas now it's very soft and very beige and bland, a bit like the music. Punk bands lay heavily into the accent. Yeah, heavily London-based, even if they're from the north of England or Ireland. Punk equals London. Classic. That's it, see. I love that video. I can say that when I was in Scotland, I couldn't understand half of what people were saying, even though they were speaking English. Yeah, you know when I go up and see my uncle, and I go to his local pub in like rural Scotland, Sea Hood knows. Sea Hood may even have been in this very pub. It's called the Station Buffet in Ely on the east coast of Scotland. I have met Snow Patrol in there and the editors. That's by the by. The locals that drink in there, when they have had a few beers, not a clue. And you start to lose them the more pints that go by. I spent New Year's Eve in there once, and good God, I didn't have a clue what was going on. Yo. Gonna go set up, mate. I'll try and catch you on the next one. Monday, yeah. Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Between Wednesday and Monday, I'm in the Discord. So anything you're working on, be good to see in there. And I'll try and pop into your stream after this one. I might watch you in bed, which would be pretty cool. What are we doing on the subs? 296. We are very close to 300. And at the point we hit 300, we've got to paint the Lord of Schools. That's the deal. But yeah, hope the stream goes well, Lazy. Enjoy. I'll see you soon. Same as in Louisiana. I can't understand Creole English at all. Super thick accent. Yeah, and if I speak in proper English, you probably wouldn't understand that either. If I was like, hey up, Bucephalus, you're 8. Meow mucker. Put wood in all. Then we can throw in some Cockney slang in there as well. Accents. Language. Isn't language fun? I like that we're heading back towards the Egyptians and using pictures instead of words. I love emote reacting to stuff now. 1,000 words in one picture. Right, can I get some more plastic cut out and glued on? I've done 2 bits in 25 minutes. That's bad even for my standards. Let's at least get him stood up on the base, shall we? This guy has actually been much easier to put together than I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be mega fiddly. Ever such a dry throat. Hope I'm not getting this Christmas lurgy that everybody else has got. I was hoping to have finished this Morty today, but it's not looking probable. So how's this glue on then? Maybe there? Yeah, I think it does go there. Whoops. Whoopsie. Let's hold this and read some chat whilst it dries. People always say that I have zero accent because I'm from California, and Americans think Californians have the least accent. It's not true. Everyone has an accent from the origin of English. Yeah, they say that William Shakespeare would have spoken with an American accent. Like, modern American accent is old English accent, something like that. So Seahood's wife has currently got the winter lurgy, but Seahood is showing off his immunity. Guardian Easter, thank you for being here, sir. Might catch you early next week. Nice one. Hopefully you'll get some of your work in progress minis into the Discord. Have a good evening and a good rest of your week. Good lord, good sir, good buddy. Seahood's not had a cold since COVID started. Odd, but not complaining. Yeah, I won't be complaining, sir. That's top notch, that. An interesting technique of holding the hobby knife. I hold it that way because when I first got it, all I used to do is ram it into my fingers. So, yeah, try and keep it as far away from killing me as possible. Bearing in mind, I don't know if you're here in the stream when I was putting the Blight Hauler together and it actually drew blood. And that was only the plastic model that cut me open. So yeah, I need to stay away from the sharp end of the knife for sure. But I never used to do anything with the... I used to just clip them out and stick them together, whereas now I at least give it some level of shaving. Right, so how's this stick to that then? Here we go. Ah, there's a little... Oh, that hole will be for the... That'll be for the Nurgling, right? So we can at least glue the Nurgling in here. So this guy goes in here. And then this... Oops. Not entirely sure how that sticks to that. Is it literally just an overlay? Ah, like that. Yeah, I might just smush them together on the... Let's get smushy, so wait. What's the worst that can happen? Right, well that's what we're going for the time being. Hopefully that'll be alright. My fingertips are all scar tissue. That'd be good for playing the guitar. You ever had a go at the guitar? My fingertips are harder than the average fingertip from years of playing guitar, but certainly not resistant to the knife. Our version of English became more influenced by French over the decades. Americans didn't, so technically theirs is a more pure version of English. Well, French used to be the national language of England. Many years ago, about 700 years ago, back before America existed. So I'm claiming they're the more French ones, not us. Playing guitar, you know how the fingertips heal and peel? That's like whittling. Ah, okay. Nice. Blood for the Blood God still here, on and off. Appreciate it, sir. Always good to see your name pop up in the chat. Looks a little unbalanced from above. Yeah, maybe slightly. That's probably better. You can see. Well, we'll see what happens. Not the end of the world. Kind of doesn't show you fantastically well, even on the picture. On the picture, it hangs off that side more. Worst comes to the worst, we'll just peel it off and put it back on again. So now I've got some little fiddly bits to glue together, which is never my favourite bit. And the US almost instituted German as the national language. Yeah, I think in like up to the 1300s, I think French was the national language of England. Off the top of my head. Back before America was even a thing. We still use a lot of French words in the English language. Especially in law, a lot of legal terms are of French origin. I'm saying this like I even know. I just think I know sometimes. Then you watch an episode of QI and it turns out you don't know anything. Oh, I do like Nurglings. Good old Nurglings. Happy little Nurglings. Right, let's put these three little pieces together then. This song is a song about a fun fact as well. There are no snakes in Ireland. Supposedly driven away by Saint Patrick, I believe. What other fun facts have we got? I think you can ask the bot for a fun fact with the command. Don't know whether it works or not. When I was in Belize, I met a poisonous snake keeper named Bald-Headed Gill. He said, the most dangerous snakes are the two-legged ones. Snakes are everywhere humans are. See, I seem to remember there not being any snakes in Ireland. I know there's some in England. I think there is a venomous snake in England. Key difference between the words venomous and poisonous as well. That's another one that I learnt. There are only 2 species of poisonous snake, I believe. Whereas there are many, many, many versions of venomous snakes. Human equals snake. Well, I've certainly met a few. Fun fact, Scotland doesn't have an official national anthem. And the national animal is a unicorn. Nice one, Sea Hood. Sounds good to me. Some more Capey Cheney goodness. 34, KP bit number 34, which is here. And Cheney bit number 73. Which is this bit. The only venomous snakes in the UK are great at maths. Ah, okay, I get it. Because they're an adder. I was trying to fit Python into Pythagoras' theorem. Adder. Much more simple. There's some island in the South Atlantic, I think, that is so populated by dangerous snakes that you can't go there. Oh, I don't like that. Snakes! Why'd it have to be snakes? Yeah, man. When you see I'm a Celebrity's on at the minute, and yeah, when Catherine's watching that, and you got people in tanks like with a load of snakes, 15 snakes, and one crawled up his shorts. Oh no, thank you. You keep that to yourself. Good God. Yeah, not a fan of snakes, man. Not many animals that I have any particular dislike to, but snakes. Just, yeah, apex predators, aren't they? In Florida, That's where Skull Candy is from. Someone had an idea to introduce monkeys on an island as an attraction. Little did they know that monkeys can swim. So now there's a feral group of monkeys in Florida. Nice. I don't mind snakes, but spiders can do one. Yeah, I'd take spiders over snakes any day, man. But neither of them am I a particular fan of. Let's be clear on that. I would not thank you for bringing either to my house. Where's my tablets gone? There we go. Oh, there we are. Oh yeah. Right, so we've got that capey bit, the chainy bit. We need another chainy bit. This guy's got a lot of chains. Whips and chains excite me, na na na, come on. Mortarian, you kinky devil. Yeah, somebody type ! Fun fact and see if something happens. Or it might be random fact, I can't remember. See if it still works for a start. Ooh, the little wings. 74 and 75. These look very small and fragile. That's 74, put that on the left so I don't forget. This is 75. And then we just need 72, which should be a little Nurgle body. Here he is. Oh, this is a nice funky tune. Does it go? Go on with go go go! Go on with go go go! Go on with go go go! I had a jumping spider as a pet. Fed her baby crickets. She spun a web and laid some eggs. I went out of town and the eggs hatched, but all seemingly died once I came back to town. I took the box and put it aside. About 6 weeks later, all of the spiderlings were moving. Apparently, spiders will go into suspended animation. Ah, a bit like orcs. Like the spores of an orc can be dormant in a planet for years. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's orc time, baby. They shed their skins and escaped tiny cracks in the box. Oh, wow. Crazy. House full of spiders, that's not what I want. What I really, really want. Let's glue some wings into this tiny Nurgle. Must say I do prefer the bigger bits, but here we are. There we go, he's got some wings. Now if I can just glue the rest of him. This doesn't look like a particularly obvious bit. Well, at least I haven't dropped anything yet, especially these little bits. Goes like that. And it's like that, and that's the way it is. Haha, you like the small bits. Details are fun. That being said, the upsizing GW did in the last few years is enough. There's a reason they're called miniatures, you know? Yeah, I get that. I've got some old 1990s Space Marines. The Tactical Squad. And sat next to my current Space Marines, so they look minuscule, never mind miniature. But yeah, when you got big fat hands like I have, sometimes it can be a struggle. Well, this model's been a joy to build, if I'm honest. So far, so good. The Rogue Trader ones are super small, yeah, for sure, man. Epic scale stuff as well. Have you got any of that? The epic scale stuff, wow. Don't know how anyone paints that as well as some people seem to manage. Oh, bugger. Let's hold that on for a minute. Oh, I was supposed to have glued him onto the base at this point. Ah, so does he... Ah, he goes into the base, not by his feet, but by his cape. Interesting. See if we can slot him in then, shall we? Ooh. My base is moving. Okay, well that's made that easier. Whoops. At least I can get a better idea of how to stick this on now. Oh, tits. Try it the other way. The stinging ring of plastic glue in my eyes now. Ah, that bit glues as well. I thought that bit was just getting in the way. Well, you live and learn. Alright, there we go. Eventually, we got there. Perseverance. Morty has a base. Oh yeah, let's stick this bit back on as well. He got decaped in the process. Right. Ah, that cape bit gives more support to it as well. Right, lovely. We've got him on. Hey, Andrew, you only have to enter once. It only counts one entry on YouTube and one entry on Twitch. So don't worry about having to make it into every stream, dude. One is more than enough, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining in. Bucephalus did epic back in the day. 30 years ago. The new scoops and variety are awesome though. Yeah, what's it called now? Imperialis something or other. Can't remember what's it called. Legion Imperialis? I don't know. Too small for me though. And it's not particularly cheap either for how small the minis are. What's the tattoo on your arm? How can you see that? Oh yeah, you can see. Yeah, usually I don't have my work shirt on still. But yeah, I have a number of bits of like music related stuff. I got it done when I was like 21, so all the bits that have helped get me to that point I got tattooed on my arm. So a lot of music. Lots of different bands, icons, stuff like that. Your right arm is a sleeve. Okay, what sort of stuff did you get? What sort of stuff is on the sleeve? Do you know what? I'm really happy with the boil colour on this. It looks really nice. And the sword as well. Pretty happy with the sword. Good progress has been made. And then we got Morty, who's finally found a home on his base. And I'm now going to open 2 packs of Warhammer 40k trading cards, as we always do at the end of the stream. And I'm going to get off to bed. I'm finally on page 3, stage 2. So we'll crack on with that. I might finish Morty at the weekend. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It'd be quite nice to finish him on the stream. Put him up there for now. And then we'll put the Great Unclean one up on the other speaker. So I've got some KRK Rocket 8 powered speakers, so they're both sat on there now. The background is from the 2nd edition of Talisman board game. On top are some characters that were found on some remains in the Altai Plateau in Russia. That date to 2,500 years ago. And some 40k. Nice! Yeah, I quite want to get the corn symbol as a tattoo. I want to get I want to get almost like a gaming and collectibles sleeve. So I've got a music sleeve. I'd quite like a bit of World of Warcraft, bit of Warhammer, that kind of thing. But it's a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of pain in certain areas as well. You have corn on your upper left interior bicep. Nice. Good stuff, man. Next up, Olmouth logo. Right. Let's get out the collector's album. Oh, I have actually got sleeves now, but they're downstairs in the kitchen and I can't be bothered to go and fetch them. Where's the box gone? Where's the box with the trading cards? The room's relatively tidy and I still... Ah, here we are. Right. 1 from the back, 1 from the front, 2 from the top, 4 from the bottom, and away we go. Right then. Here we are. I'm hoping for orcs. What do you guys want to see? Seahood's talking about his Nids colour scheme, so we'll try and get some Tyranids for Seahood. You've got all of the Chaos God emblems and Eye of Horus and Dark Angel Wing tattooed. Nice. Sounds like you got quite a lot of tattoos then. Good stuff. I'm thinking my Nids colour scheme is between Leviathan and Behemoth. Thinking Behemoth. Or Behemoth, depending on how you want to pronounce that one. Okay, sounds good. I look forward to seeing it, Seahood. Let's find you exactly that in this pack. Although I would love to see some orcs. It's about time we saw some orcs. So, Space Wolves off the bat. Bit of Tau. Nice. Adeptus Mechanicus. Harlequin Skyweaver. They're really cool models. They are, I like those. We've got Blood Angels. Intercessors. We've got Thousand Suns. Zangor. We got the Vanguard version of the Tau Empire Vespid Stingwing. And our final shiny card is Talons of the Emperor. Okay, Captain General Trajan Valoris. Okay, none of my favourite stuff in that pack. Somewhat disappointing. which means this one's going to have loads of corn, loads of orcs, loads of fun. That's what we're aiming for. Let's find out what we get. Oh. Ah, this pack's in the normal layout, which is good. So, Imperial Knights. I get quite a lot of Imperial Knight cards, and I don't really like Imperial Knights. I got another Space Wolf. I don't mind Space Wolves. What's up in here? Do a quick flipperoonie. Okay, finally some chaos. That's what we like. Black Legion Terminator. Ah, and a Death Guard Mythic Blight Hauler, which is what I made on Monday's stream. Some Black Templar, which is the first colour scheme I ever painted when I was a kid. 23 years ago, 24 years ago. Some Chaos Demons. Not the demons we were looking for, but I'll take it. Space Wolves Murder Fang Dreadnought. That's a pretty cool looking card. Final card of the final stream for this week is Ordo Xenos Inquisitor. Vanguard version of an Imperial agent. Nice. Still no orcs. What's going on? War. Trying to call a war, but not a lot's happening. The Leviathan box is so good for what you get. Yeah, it's good on eBay as well because it's people sell off either half of it. You can get pretty much the whole box for like 100 quid now, which is pretty nice. I made a 1,000-point army of Space Beastmen. Just took the Beastmen army box and swapped out some 40k weapons. Few other characters and things. And there you go, nice. GW needs a solid Space Beastmen army for 40k. Yeah, I'm hoping for something a little out of the ordinary next year. Can feel it in my waters. Either something redone from a long time ago or something fresh. But anyway, I'm going to sleeve these cards up tomorrow because I've got to go to the kitchen to fetch all the sleeves. So we'll leave those on the shelf for now. But again, thank you all for being here. Very much appreciated, especially if you've made it to the end. Well done. Good to have you here. Well, thanks to everyone that's got involved. Thank you to Complexus and Black Sigil Studios for the tips. Sending me those dollar bills. Very much appreciated. Next year will be 1,000 worlds. No, they're going to bleed us with 501 world, 502 world, 503 worlds, 503 worlds Black Edition. But yeah, thank you all. Appreciate it very much. Giving out a war. Here's a funny anecdote. A Native American once told me on an archaeological project that you can call the wind. He said, you whistle. So I asked, what happens if the wind doesn't come? He said, you did it wrong. Yeah, that means my war is wrong. Maybe it needs to be a high-pitched one. War! I'm calling a war! Bloody hell! Let's see. Hopefully next week will be nothing but orcs. Maybe I need to go buy orcs. If I buy some orcs, the Warhammer gods may smile upon me. But anyway, I digress. Thank you all. Appreciate it very much as always. Hope you've enjoyed the streams. Good to see you on a Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And hopefully between now and next week, I'll see you in the Discord. Have an excellent rest of your day and the rest of your week. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.